about the equal time agreement?
The equal time boombox agreement doesn't apply in this case, all right? That's just for recreation.
Oh, come on!
Hey, we got a lot of lines to paint, and it's a very long road. I suggest you start the machine and keep it going.
Okay, Alvin.
Yeah.
You have your tool belt on backwards.
Yeah, talk about this picture. I mean, the tone of the movie and, you know, what you were going after with the film.
Well, me personally, there's a lot of films that that really affected me in my early movie-going days. Or at the point in my life where I knew I started wanting to make films, I was inspired by movies like Mystery Train and Stranger Than Paradise and Barton Fink, like the movies that were a little left of center but had a real heartfelt, interesting sense of humor to them. And so I really kind of wanted to bring that same sense of absurd innocence, but real emotional gravity to these films. So I was really trying to get in the vein and the flavor of a film like this that didn't spell itself out as a comedy, didn't spell itself out as a buddy movie, but really has a lot of these flavors that you know, audiences line up at the box office to see, or strange people come out of the woodwork to see something that feels a little bit different.
Yeah?
Her name is Maggie Johnston. She's a total goddess. I've been working on her for a while.
Nice.
But I kind of messed it up, though. I lost her to my friend Kip, but I think they were on the road to splitting up if the way she was behaving last time I saw her at the dance club was any indication.
Problems in the relationship?
Probably by now.
Was she giving off signals?
Signals?
Yeah.
Well, she was making out with me in the toilet, if that's a signal.
What?
Someone knocked on the door. Probably would have gone full lamb chop if no one had knocked.
With your friend Kip's girlfriend?
Yeah. Probably ex-girlfriend by now.
As far as the rehearsal process went, it was actually really, really spare. I think kind of Paul and I were both really prepared and ready to go, but I feel like we didn't really, there wasn't a lot of like read-throughs or anything like that. I mean, I think we might have read through the script once, you know, and we weren't trying to pre-plan or preconceive too many things. I think it was more of a discovery process, and I think we were lucky that, you know, Paul is so sharp and just so ready at all times, and I was doing my best to keep up so that we could work in that process where it wasn't like a play. We were prepared, we knew the material enough to where we could perform the scenes, but they still had like a fresh, just kind of just out of the, you know, just off the ice feeling.
How long before you felt like, all right, this is the groove we want to be in? I mean, did it take a few days?
For me personally, it was the moment when I introduced Paul to Emile at a restaurant, and I saw them have a casual conversation, and I knew the beautiful, awkward poetry that was about to come alive in a feature film. So that's what got me very excited. And as Emile said, we did a read-through. We did one read-through in Paul's hotel room just to make sure there weren't any questions or really concerns conceptually, and then let it be the discovery, let it be an organic process, really bringing a vital thread to the humanity of the movie, not just the comedy.
There's birds in here. What? Not that I dislike him or anything.
You're the worst person in the world!
He's totally fine.